You took melatonin for a month. You took magnesium. They work, but maybe not enough for you. Your sleep is still not where it should be. So instead of forcing yourself to believe they're working, check out these 4 alternative options with solid research behind them. One of them might actually get you the full result. By taking these 4 evidence-based supplements, you will improve your sleep quality and get stress relief. So what are these 4? Saffron, ashwagandha, rose essential oil, and L-theanine. You've probably heard of ashwagandha. It's been on every wellness influencer's supplement shelf for like 5 years. Maybe you've seen saffron mentioned once and immediately forgot about it. But here's what nobody's talking about. These actually have real studies backing them up. Not some guy on TikTok telling you his sleep changed his life. And the results? They're actually impressive. So let's break down which one is going to actually fix your sleep instead of just looking pretty in your cabinet. Let's start with saffron. This is the one that works the fastest, and the research is pretty solid. A study had people take saffron for just 28 days, that's 4 weeks, and their insomnia scores dropped significantly. We're talking measurable improvement in how long it takes to fall asleep, how many times you wake up at night, and how rested you actually feel when you wake up. The best part? Most of the improvement happened in the first week. 1 week. So if you're the type of person who needs results fast, saffron is your answer. The research used 14 milligrams twice a day, but most supplements you'll find contain around 88 milligrams per serving, so check the label and dose accordingly. The downside? It's probably the most expensive of the 4, but if budget isn't an issue and you want to sleep better this week, not next month, this is the one to try. Now ashwagandha. You've probably heard this name a million times because it's everywhere. But here's what people get wrong. Most of them are taking the wrong dose. The research shows that ashwagandha works, but only if you're taking at least 600 milligrams per day. Lower doses? Basically a waste of money. The study looked at people with actual insomnia, and after 8 to 10 weeks, their sleep improved significantly. But there's a catch. It takes longer than saffron. We're talking 2 to 3 months before you really feel the difference. On the plus side, it's cheaper than saffron, and it does more than just help you sleep. It also reduces anxiety and stress. So if you're willing to wait a bit and you want something that tackles the whole picture, ashwagandha is solid. Just make sure you're buying the real deal with at least 600 milligrams per serving. Next up is rose essential oil. Now, I know this might sound like some guru tip you'd hear at a yoga retreat, but it actually works, and the research backs it up. This is aromatherapy, not a supplement you swallow, so it's different from the others. But here's why it matters. Rose oil doesn't just help you sleep, it absolutely demolishes anxiety. The research looked at people with different kinds of stress, and rose oil reduced anxiety by over 50% in some cases. That's huge. And here's the thing, if your sleep problem is actually an anxiety problem, rose oil might be the answer. You're not just knocking yourself out, you're actually calming your nervous system down. The way it works is through inhalation, usually just a few drops on a diffuser or a cloth near your bed. It's cheap, it's safe, and the studies show it works pretty fast. Some people felt the difference within days. The only downside? If you hate the smell of roses, you're out of luck. But if that doesn't bother you, and especially if anxiety is keeping you up at night, this is worth trying. Last one is L-theanine. This is an amino acid found naturally in green tea, and it's probably the one you know the least about. But the research on sleep is solid. L-theanine doesn't knock you out like melatonin tries to do. Instead, it actually calms your mind without making you drowsy during the day. So you can take it and still function. It reduces anxiety, lowers stress, and helps you fall asleep more naturally. The cool part? It works pretty fast. Most people notice a difference within a few days to a week. It's also the cheapest of the 4, which is a bonus. The downside is that it's not as dramatic as saffron or as comprehensive as ashwagandha. But if you want something gentle that actually works, L-theanine is your pick. The typical dose is around 100 to 200 milligrams before bed, and it's safe to combine with other supplements if you want to stack them. That's it for today. We broke down 4 supplements that actually work for sleep and stress relief. If you found this helpful, drop a like and subscribe for more videos like this. We'll be back with more content soon. Thanks for watching.